Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to the Tuyne YouTube channel. This is Cheney 180, and it's that time of the month again. It is time for our figures of the month for the month of April. And I gotta say, mine was a little tricky this month. I had a lot of good stuff come in. But overall, there was one thing. Brought it all home. Couldn't put it down. It's still on my desk right now. And I gotta say, the Jada Toys Tuyne the Tiger was my figure of the month for the month of April. I had said it in my video. I did not anticipate wanting a Tuyne the Tiger, this articulated and awesome, but man oh man, did Jada deliver. This thing is awesome. He is highly articulated, comes with a slew of accessories, and a nice little soft goods scarf to wrap around his neck. He also comes with the wonderful little plastic whiskers there and the signature Jada soft plastic crotch piece. Love it. Absolutely love it. So yes, my pick for the month of April is Jada Toys Tuyne the Tiger. And I didn't say it in the video, but he's great.
Good evening, I'm Heath Starby, and this is Channel 6 News. Our top story tonight, Feathers McGraw still at large after stealing a relatively large diamond. Large for his size. But we'll have more on that in just a moment. With intrepid reporter April O'Neil still missing, we now turn to J-Shot for our favorite figure of the month. J-Shot? Thank you, Heath. And April, please come back to us safely. The figure of the month is a time-honored tradition that goes on, obviously, month to month. And this month is no different. For April, the figure of the month has a very unique story. It is, of course, the Dark Leo by NECA. The Dark Leo, however, is more than just your typical action figure. Not only is Dark Leo an original character created by our good friend, Work More or Less, or Jason Young, it also is featured inside this comic book that was then created as a partnership between NECA and IDW. Sarah Meyer helped bring this character to life and tell his story in this comic book. Now, let's take a closer look at the figure itself and how it moves. Led by Trevor Zammit, illustrations by Aaron Haswari, sculpt and fabrication by Brody Perkins and Tomasz Rajowski, Dark Leonardo is a step in a different direction for the typical Narc character that we know and love. Complete with actual chain, spiked belts, the signature Shredder shoulder pad, forearm pad, and of course shin guards, a black bandana, and of course a missile launcher paying homage to the foot cruiser from the Playmates era. Additionally, he comes with 3 sets of hands, an additional head sculpt that looks to be a foot soldier mask that could be placed on any of the other turtles to employ him in his dark ways, as well as this club that again pays homage to the Playmates foot soldiers from back in the day. He also comes with his double katana swords, obviously his signature. This figure has a bonus accessory as it comes with a lenticular scene that can be placed inside Donnie's portal machine. Look at that, isn't that fun? All in all, another great Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle figure from NECA, as Turtle fans continue to be broke. Back to you, Heath.
Thank you for that, J-Shot. I'm going to have to pick up that comic book. That's all the news we have for tonight. I'm Heath Starby, and this has been Channel 6 News. Remember, stay away from the green stuff. It could be ooze. Did we cut? Thank God. Man, I sure hope April makes it back.
G'day guys, Chamba here of Toy Migos. For April's Figure of the Month, we have Romanky Cowl, Jessica Astor, Gun Girl. Lately there's been a lot of Chinese companies, independent companies, just doing their own thing, doing third-party stuff, fan art essentially, and this is basically one of them. It utilizes the female buck that they released last year with definite improvements. Joints seem smoother, some of them are actually tighter, they're not as loose, the wrist pegs are actually quite different, and as you can see, there's painted faceplates. This is the deluxe edition where there's 2 action figures. Honestly, this one is the way to go. Oddly enough though, this actually makes me really look forward to Jada's official release for the Cyberpunk Rebecca. Cheers for watching and see you next month.
All right, guys, this is Augie. Hi, and welcome back to my quick and dirty minute for April 2025, figure of the month. It's not really figure, it's more like figures, and I think it's appropriate because Junior told me to get this set, and we one for each of us. So there's two of us, two figures. He could probably figure this out just from this intro. But in case you don't know, my April 2025 our figures of the month is/are Mazinger Z 50th Anniversary, Bandai Spirits, Soul of Jigoken, Aphrodite A versus Minerva X. That is a mouthful. So yes, these two ladies are from the series Mazinger Z, which we knew in America as Transor Z, and the first ever robot based on female anatomy, very obviously. I can see Junior saying Missile Fire 1 and Missile Fire 2. And she is the original partner to Mazinger Z, a peacetime robot, hence the name Aphrodite. And she goes up against Minerva X, who was a monster of the week. Minerva X was supposed to be the original partner. Scientist died. Bad scientist got the blueprints and made her a baddie, who was stopped by Aphrodite A, hence it being a versus pack. So yeah, 2 for 1. Toy for me, toy for Junior. This is fantastic. And yeah, it was very easy to make this my April 2025 figure of the month. Enjoy.
Hey guys, what's going on? This is Jurassic Jesse hitting you with the figure of the month for April of 2025. So this month I got in half of my order from the Beast of the Mesozoic Cyberzoic Kickstarter that I backed, and in that order was the 1/18 scale Cyberzoic Arctic Dragon Kurokoami. Now this guy is so cool. It is such a piece of art. Every little feather, scale, everything is detailed on it. The paint looks immaculate. This thing is just a work of art right here. It's got a segmented tail all over, up and down. It's got all the articulation in the legs. You can move it however you want. So the sculpt and the paint, the look, the aesthetic is everything that I am asking for. It is an absolutely beautiful figure. It's fully articulated, but there is a couple of gripes that I have about it. Nothing too crazy, but the cool part about it is it's got these removable feather pieces on the legs. So, you can have different looks, whether, if you're in the snow or not, which I kind of find that a little odd. I kind of wish that they just chose one or the other. Even though it's a cool feature, it kind of makes the legs look a little bulky. So, I mean, if this is a feather dragon, might as well have feathers all over it. I don't know, that's just my opinion. But another thing too is these wings are really cool, but I kind of wish that they did a little something different, because you can pop them off like this, and I was just thinking, why didn't they just continue this type of scale up here and then have this, it's already got a hole in it, slide on it. So if you wanted to display it without the wings on it and have just a little bit more little spines or something on the back, I think that they could have nailed that down a little bit better, or came with another piece in the box that when you take the wing off, you can just kind of pop it on a little something that'll save shelf space or something like that. But I mean, those are just little teeny gripes that I have. No big deal, because the rest of the dragon is just absolutely amazing. I love this thing. I've taken some pictures of it, and it's just beautiful. It looks awesome on the shelf. And this is my favorite dragon until, Banther comes out. So anyways, you guys, this is my figure of the month. Let me know if you picked it up. I think this thing is so cool, and I'll see you next month. All right, bye.
Hey guys, what's up? It's the one and only Fallen Fett here for Toy Migos. It's that time again. Figure of the month for April. I didn't get a lot in this month. That's okay. Easy on the wallet. We're on that road to Comic-Con, plus other stuff going on. But sometimes it's okay when you don't get as much, right? Lots of stuff going on in the world right now, so we're taking it easy. But I did happen to fall upon a grail, maybe you could say, something that was missing from my collection that I knew I just could not do without. The price was absolutely great, way under cost. I had to pull the trigger, and so I went for it. So my figure of the month this month is Robot Paradise Acoustic Blaster, is what they call him, along with Nightbat, otherwise known as Sound Blaster and Ratbat. So Robot Paradise is another name that Fans Toys goes under. We all know the popularity of Fans Toys. They became a staple in the Transformer world, especially making masterpiece size Transformers, where they're now even at the point of redoing their own figures better. So the Soundwave came out, and it's fitting because Sound Blaster is just a clone of Soundwave, one of my favorites. He was made by Shockwave. So all my favorites right there. So as you can see, nice, big, huge box. These things are super articulated. And then, like I said, I'm just missing Ratbat, which is fine, though, because I have like 5 of them from other Sound Waves as well, or Sound Blasters. So that's okay. Like I said, the price was great. I had to have this in the collection. And so here it is. Like I said, Fans Toys is beautiful. They are great. Nice, huge bot. Again, a clone of Soundwave. You have the metallic gray color on him. The red cassette player right here. He has his cannon, his blaster as well, too, which are supposed to pose as the batteries. Like I said, great articulation. Very little kibble on here. Fan Toys does great. And just a nice looking bot all the way around. Had to have him to the collection. If you've been trying to get yours, basically I was waiting on the KO, and that's not happening. So sometimes a good deal comes along, you can't pass it up, and you make them part of your collection. How was your month? Cheney, who's next? Peace.
Listen up, you bunch of nerds. It's your #1 top toy Migo playing with myself with my April pick of the month. SHF Bakugo. Kachan here is absolutely awesome, and once you add the extra kit onto him, he's even better. So that's it, my #1 top pick of April, SHF Explosion Death God Bakugo Kachan Plus Ultra.